And I think she's done a great job.
Why don't you take a quick...
All right, man. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm Frankie Orfino. I'm an associate professor at the Brain and Mind Centre at the University of Sydney, and I lead our digital innovations mental health research.
What brought you to TEDx Sutherland today?
It's funny actually, I ran into Katrina at the TEDx Sydney event last year. We got to talking and she found out that the work I was doing, and she really wanted youth mental health and
Of course,
digital
yeah.
technologies to
Super
be part
important.
of it. She invited me to be part of it, and I feel really proud. I mean, the lineup of speakers today, it was pretty amazing and really high quality, so I feel really privileged to be part of it.
What do you think the next 5 years looks like?
It just general.
Just in general, yeah. Where are we in 5 years' time?
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah, youth mental health, I mean, it's a big, people talk about a crisis, and I think there's elements of truth to that in terms of young people are facing issues in today's society that are unprecedented and facing pressures, but I do think there's great opportunity too. So, I think digital technologies are going to not be a silver bullet, but help connect people
100%.
to the right kinds of treatment and understand themselves deeper and hopefully make a difference. And I think people think that that's about technology. It's not about technology.
Yeah.
It's about it is about social connection. It is about purpose. It is about understanding your own biological kind of rhythms.
100%.
So I think we're going to hopefully see much more of that coming into people's lives.
And I know the answer to this question already, but what innovation are you most excited about? And I know what you're going to say, but
I suppose I've already touched on it a
Yes,
little bit.
100%, yeah.
So I think expanding, in my talk I use the term ambient mental health care.
Yes.
And that's kind of where I hope to see the innovation, is it being not so front and center. Like, it doesn't
Agreed.
have to be in your face. It
100%.
doesn't have to be.
It can sit in the
It
sidelines.
can sit in
yeah.
the sidelines, in the background, but always learning, monitoring. Hopefully not in a scary kind of way. Like, I
Yeah.
touched on surveillance, and we don't want it to be surveillance. And
There is a fine line sometimes.
Yeah, and there's things we have to get through. We're in the early phases of
Correct.
AI and all these
Yeah, you can
things,
see,
but
yeah.
I think the innovation is going to be in that space, and I think it is for the better. I think it is about shifting. Everyone talks about social media. It's all about engagement, and I agree. It's terrible in terms of but it's because we're optimizing for the wrong outcome. We're trying to optimize our mental health and well-being. So
Yeah.
that's what I think is important.
Last question for you. If you had one piece of advice for my viewers to truly thrive, what would that piece of advice be?
I do think it comes back down to purpose. I think we're in a society now with lots of abundance, and I think there's among that is a lot of the opportunity, but also you can be overwhelmed by it too. And so I think it's really important that people are driven by their purpose, whatever that might be.
Yeah,
it could be
100%,
so
yeah.
simple too.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be groundbreaking.